Welcome to this week's Retail Reality Check, a review of the latest check installs brought to you by IHL Group. Okay, let's dive into this. Right now, we are seeing this absolutely massive shift in how retailers operate, both on the digital front lines and way deep down within their supply chains. As Greg Buzik from IHL Group points out, the dual power of AI and automation is literally reshaping every single facet of the retail landscape. We aren't just talking about shiny new features here. We're looking at foundational, ground-up changes in how business actually gets done. So let's take a look at how some of the biggest names out there are putting this into practice. We're going to start things off with Albertsons. They've just expanded their partnership with the commerce intelligence platform Criteo. Why? To embed sponsored product discovery directly into their AI-powered conversational search within their app. This is a huge industry first for a retailer. So instead of a shopper just typing peanut butter into a search bar, they're now having dynamic AI-assisted conversations about what to buy. And this brilliantly illustrates how the script on traditional ads is completely flipping. Albertsons reporting that more than 85% of their AI-powered conversational searches are actually starting with open-ended or exploratory questions. Shoppers are asking things like, hey, what's a quick healthy dinner for a family of 4? By bringing Criteo in, Albertsons can now place super relevant sponsored products seamlessly into that exact moment of meal planning. It makes the retail media feel organic, like it's genuinely helpful instead of just being an intrusive ad. For retailers, this is absolutely crucial because it proves media networks can genuinely improve the shopping experience when the timing is right. Now, this contextual AI is also totally transforming the beauty sector. L'Oreal is taking things to a whole new level through a deep partnership with OpenAI. They're actually embedding real-time Maybelline virtual try-on tech directly inside ChatGPT. I mean, think about that for a second. You could be chatting with an AI about the latest makeup trends, and right there in the conversation, you use L'Oreal's technology to see exactly how a specific shade of lipstick looks on your face. It's a massive leap for conversational commerce. But here's the thing. L'Oreal isn't just focusing on the customer-facing side. They're scaling AI across their entire organization. Get this, they've already trained a staggering 73,000 employees in AI. Behind the scenes, they're using OpenAI's life sciences model, GPT-Rosalind, to map the skin microbiome at scale. This is going to totally accelerate the development of next-gen skincare for brands like La Roche-Posay. Plus, they're using their own in-house platform, CreAItech, to automate marketing content creation. They're literally building this AI powerhouse across their end-to-end operations. Of course, all the digital AI magic in the world doesn't really matter if the physical supply chain can't keep up, right? So that brings us to the automation of the physical world. Let's look at Landpower. They're an agricultural machinery distributor with over 50 locations across Australia and New Zealand. And they're managing a combined inventory of 74,000 product lines. We're talking everything from tiny little penny washers to massive tractor engines. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the contrast between their old operations and their new reality. It's striking. Previously, across their whole dealership network, staff were literally using paper sheets and clipboards for stocktaking, then manually typing data into their ERP system. It was incredibly slow and just completely prone to errors. To fix this, they teamed up with Zebra Technologies and Logicon. They totally replaced all that manual friction with a seamless Zebra radio frequency scanning system using these ultra-rugged touchscreen mobile computers. And the impact? Immediate and massive. By having the Zebra devices actually guide staff through the stock-taking process, prompting recounts and reconciling data right on the spot, Landpower reduced their stock-taking time by a whopping 75%. Yeah, 75%. What used to take 4 grueling hours can now be knocked out in less than 1 hour. Plus, they've now got a fully automated goods receipt process and real-time inventory visibility across 2 entire countries. Just a real game changer. We're also seeing this exact same push for physical automation in incredibly complex environments. Take HelloFresh, for example. They're scaling one of the most demanding fulfillment models out there. It's high volume, high variety, and entirely temperature controlled. They recently deployed 39 specially modified Locus origin robots across 12,000 square feet of chilled fulfillment space. Now, because cold temps notoriously drain batteries, Locus Robotics actually developed a heated motor enhancement specifically for HelloFresh. Now, these robots are seamlessly handling 500 SKUs of chilled items, moving orders directly from induction to drop-off. It speeds everything up while keeping workers safer and way more efficient. So, we've seen how AI is completely transforming search and research, and how automation and robotics are revolutionizing inventory and fulfillment. But what else is happening across the retail landscape right now? Well, it's time for our lightning round. We're going to rapid fire through the rest of this week's major tech installs. You ready? Let's go. First up, Kroger. They're rapidly expanding electronic shelf labels to hundreds of their stores nationwide. They're ditching the old paper tags for a centralized system that allows for real-time pricing updates and massive, massive labor savings. Over in the UK, Marks & Spencer is quietly but heavily investing £140 million into AI and data plumbing. They're prioritizing highly scalable, reliable backend systems over the flashy front-end trends to drive some serious long-term business advantage. Next, Disney Store. They're officially piloting a new iOS AI personal shopping assistant. It uses conversational language and deep character knowledge to deliver highly tailored product recommendations straight to your phone. Firehouse Subs is rolling out the Toast point-of-sale system to leverage its powerful API models. This is going to allow the brand to rapidly test new innovations, like self-serve kiosks and table service, across their 1,400 units. Estée Lauder has just launched an AI-powered scent scanner on Pinterest to deliver personalized fragrance suggestions, all while simultaneously bringing more of their luxury home fragrance manufacturing capacity right in-house in the UK. Gap Inc. is expanding its massive partnership with Google Cloud. They're using agentic AI and Gemini models to totally modernize their marketing workflows, unify their data, and generate visual content at scale. Over in Norway, Fatland selected RELEX AI to completely automate their incredibly complex livestock and cut schedule planning. They're tossing out those manual spreadsheets to reduce waste and really improve raw material utilization. GoTo Foods, that's the parent company of Auntie Anne's and Jamba, is adding 550 Texas locations to the Favor delivery app. They're rapidly scaling their regional, multi-platform delivery strategy to boost franchisee economics. Georgian food manufacturer Nikora deployed a factory-wide Zebra RFID system. It features these ultra-rugged antennas in stainless steel housings, all to cut production errors in half and achieve real-time end-to-end traceability. Edible Brands is actively re-platforming its massive e-commerce operations over to Shopify. Why? To seamlessly capture the exponentially growing search traffic coming from agentic AI engines like ChatGPT and Perplexity. And finally, Nashville's Hattie B's Hot Chicken just launched a fully customized web and mobile ordering experience. It's unified by Moxie Labs' FNGR Food platform, totally replacing their legacy third-party system to support their big U.S. expansion. Phew! And that brings us to the end of our lightning round. To read the full narrative featuring over 40 in-depth news stories and case studies from this week alone, be sure to head over to www.ihlservices.com. I want to leave you with this final thought as you evaluate your own tech stacks. The companies we looked at today aren't just, buying technology. They are fundamentally changing how they do business. So the big question is, will you harness AI and automation to simply keep up, or to completely redefine your retail reality? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll see you next time.